All right, we are live. Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. You know what I'm saying? I know there's going to be some folks in there doing that. This is Friday Live by the Hood. Host is always Jimmy. My bro Corey here, man. What's up, bro?
Give me 1 second. I got to turn off my ventilation.
Okay, go ahead, man. I'm just going to intro. I see folks checking in. As you check in, man, let me know who's checking in. You know what I'm saying? What's up? How was your week and all that? So I see people coming in right now. Got these comments on. Yeah, but this is Friday, man. You know, we chopping it up. We're going to talk about the UFC and their parent company going public, because I think that's an interesting play. And also some of the things that they're working on in terms of them now becoming a publicly traded company. You know what I'm saying? So they're working on a lot of different projects that'll be interesting as they move forward. Oh, Don is here. We can officially start. Don, what's up, bro? Terry is here. What's up, Terry? Jose, what's up, Jose? How you, brother?
Jose gets busy.
You see folks checking in, coming in. I see a bunch of folks coming in now, man, from various groups, man. Make sure you let us know who's checking in with us this Friday, man. But what's up, Corey? How you, bro?
I'm good, man. I had an up and down week. You know what I mean? As far as emotionally trading, I made some big gains. I made a lot of big gains, but I had one big loss that bothered me because I didn't have to lose big. So that was on me. I thought I had put a stop on something that I didn't put a stop on, and I got smashed.
Ooh, that's terrible.
So that was I didn't even watch it because I thought I had a stop on it, and I got blitzed.
I had an amazing week because I did next to nothing trade wise. Corey sent me a message a couple days ago and said, "Yo, what you looking at?" And I said, "Nothing." I said, "I'm just sitting on these cover calls. You know what I mean? Got these dividends rolling in. I'm not looking at anything, and it's an amazing feeling." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I did bang out one trade. It was the MDC trade that I banged out. Got my bread off that. But outside of that, man, you know, listen, man.
I only made 3 trades this week. 2 of them went smash, and then the other one went hook smash the other way though. So I ain't really make no money because, like I said, I thought I had a trail. I thought I had put a stop on the the trade that I love. So I had a TNA trade, right? And so I trade TNA almost every day. But I only traded it 3 times this week because I had a good signal of which way it was going to go on those days. But we caught the whipsaw yesterday, and I thought because I was up big on that joint, because I had put it in on Wednesday night. It ran up in the morning. It was at like 97 when I put it in on Wednesday. On Wednesday. On Thursday, it was running. Running like a damn racehorse. And then I don't know, it got over 100, and I was up nice on that joint, and I thought I had put a stop on it. And lo and behold, no stop on that joint. So that joint, not only did it run backwards, that joint ran all the way back, where I lost all my profit, and I lost like 60% on the trade because I wasn't watching it because I thought I had a stop on it. So not only did I lose my profits, I also got smashed in the throat.
Yeah, see, I had no such thing, man. Shout to all my people from the OCO gang. You know what I'm saying? We do our OCO thing, and we walk away from it, man. I'm perfecting the one, no more than 2 per week. I'm perfecting it now, man. Now I'm finding my rhythm with it.
Oh, listen, I took my joints down to 3 a week. I did our MDC trade, which it definitely hit. That joint, that joint beat like a drum. And then I did those TNA trades because that's what I picked this week. So I just did that trade. I didn't do a whole bunch of other trades this week. So
it beat like the other thing. But listen though, let me check in with the folks that's checking in, man. You know what I'm saying? Jose checked in. Don said, "Living good, man. Living good. That's what's up, man. That's what's up." So Jose says Corey's yesterday's father chat was heavy, but needed, man. How'd it go, bro? I checked a little bit of it out.
Yeah, man. We was just talking about how fathers are needed in our communities to help our youngsters. For some balance, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because really, it's not just fathers, it's father figures. You know what I mean? Like, really being out here and having that balance between the female role models and the male role models, so that these youngsters can feel love from both sides. You know what I mean?
Quick, cut your
So
volume down just a little bit. I think that's with the echo. Yeah, the volume, because you don't have no headphones on. So, but that's either here nor there. Man.
I got headphones. Hold on one second. I think I got them.
Ken, what's going on, Ken? Jody checking in. What's up, Jody? Adrian, how you been, man? I feel like it's been forever. Where you been, Adrian? You been hiding?
The actual drama queen. She the queen of the documentaries and dramas.
Julio, what's up, Julio? Kim checking in. Satoshi Shay, what's up, Satoshi Shay? Andrea checking in. Yo, while we at it, man, I need everybody to send a shout out to Crystal, man. Free Crystal. They got her in Facebook jail, but you know what I mean? We gonna put something on your books, Crystal. It's free Crystal till she come home. But no, we out here though, man. Yeah, so that's an interesting topic, man. About what's needed in our community, because fathers are definitely needed, male role models are definitely needed. I mean, we need so many things, but I think that was the top conversation you guys were having and a dope panel y'all put together for that. So salute to you for holding it down.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? We got all kinds of stuff going on. Tomorrow is the big event, the masterclass in cryptocurrency. So for those watching, it's your last chance to register before tomorrow, because that's going to be insane. With us and the IV investor, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a full class. Bring your notepads for those that have already registered, because we got a lot of folks registered. Make sure you bring your notepads, bring all your questions. You know what I'm saying? Let's argue, let's learn. But we're going to listen. When I look at this list of just things that we're going to be giving away, like tools, the list itself is worth the price of admission. Plus, if you don't already have access, you get access to Bada Hill University. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to Crystal? I keep saying free Crystal. What happened?
Free Crystal, man. Facebook got her in jail, man. We saying free Crystal till she home, man.
What
Facebook
for
jail,
what
man.
though? Like,
I mean, who knows? No one knows.
Yeah.
You got a third strike and so many times. You know what I'm saying? She be out here wilding, but we gotta say freer though. That's why you need multiple profiles. Terry says free Crystal. Yeah, that's right. Free Crystal, man. We yelling free Crystal.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to see, nobody get roofed, especially on no blue at. But yeah, I was like, free Crystal, like what the heck happened? You know what I mean?
We talking about Facebook jail, bro, not real jail. We talking about Facebook jail.
No. I understand. I said the blue at, but I'm just, like it's so random, because I'll be talking the craziest amount of mess.
Yeah, but are people reporting you though? See, because also you talk that way, but you've already over the years cleaned out your I mean, you've blocked folks and folks have blocked you to the point where,
I haven't blocked anybody.
Okay, well they probably blocked you.
Yeah, so
I guarantee you're blocked by somebody.
Oh no, I'm blocked by a lot of people. I'm blocked by hundreds, probably thousands of people, but I don't care.
Yeah, I will block somebody. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tumble out here. Get them out of here.
I haven't blocked anyone. I haven't blocked anybody but bots.
Daniels, Whiskey said, what's the topic? So we're gonna talk a little bit about the UFC and the UFC going public, but we're just kicking it overall. Seeing how everybody's doing, man. Down with a good point, man. It says male role model is the reason I'm still alive. Mr. E, Uncle Nate, Mr. John, and all the rest. Shout out to all them. Shout out to all the male role models out there. And he said he just blocked you, man.
One more.
There you go. Add him to the list. He said, I got you. I don't block you now. Oh, that's fine.
Like, I'm gonna say, man, I don't get my emotions wrapped up in this blue act, man. Like,
you can't.
It's a lot of crazy energy on his act. So I try not to get my energy tied up in that kind of crazy
I think it's just the world in general, bro. The world is crazy, man. But that's why you can't let yourself get too high, too low, whatever it may be. You know what I mean? You just gotta take things for what they are, man, and keep it pushing, man. But here's what I want to do. I want to talk about a couple things. Again, tomorrow's our crypto class. That's gonna be dope. So if you haven't registered, make sure you go register. You know what I'm saying? 3waysforcrypto.com is the site. And I'll put that in the comment section in a second. But we want to talk about UFC going public, right? So the UFC was purchased by a bigger company called Endeavor. And Endeavor went public. Endeavor owns a couple things. They own they
own a soccer team. They own
one of the big talent agencies too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
One of the bigger
talent. They own big talent agencies. They own a soccer team.
Miss University.
They own UFC. They took their shares of USC so they owned 51% of USC, and they took that ownership from 51% to 100%. and then they went public.
Okay, so they own William Morris. Wow, so they own a bunch of stuff. Let's see, because I know they owned.
That's the talent agency. William Morris is the talent agency.
That's huge.
Yeah, like, that's the biggest one.
So they own IMG, WME, William Morris is WME, but they own IMG as well. UFC, Professional Bull Riders,
yep,
a EuroLeague basketball team. They also own an E-League and esports venture in partnership with Turner. The Miss Universe organization.
Oh man, yeah, they getting out here. They doing it big.
And it's interesting. The timing is interesting considering like everything opening back up. Any dividends? I doubt it. I mean, they just went public this week.
So most companies when they first go public, they don't do dividends. Like like most companies that have went public, they start paying dividends after a certain amount of years after they've got a proven system. I think that's ERD. ERD for the
EDR is
EDR.
Edward David Robert is their ticker symbol. So if you want to look them up, it's
$ EDR.
Yeah. Yep. EDR is the ticker symbol.
Endeavor.
Hey, here's something for you. Here's something for you, Adrian. Your old mayor, Rahm Emanuel. Well, the CEO of this company is his brother, Ari Emanuel. So he's the CEO of Endeavor. I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. So Adrian's talking about blocking folks. Negative people make negative situations. This is true. It says, I haven't been blocked yet on other side. I've been backspacing. It's not going to certain pages. Peace over keystroke. I like that one. Peace over keystrokes. I need some of that UFC profit.
For shizzle.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what it is, Andrea. 27.56 is not bad.
It opened at about 24. It backtracked. And then it ran up again today like 5-6%. So, you know what I mean? That's something. I might actually grab some of them because like I grabbed DraftKings when it was around that price, and then I regretted not holding it. And so now I'm going to do the same. I think I'm going to do the same because anything where I understand how and where they make their money, I want to hold it. So I think I'm going to go grab some of that because I know exactly how they make their money.
Well, I got to read more on it because like it's not just the UFC. You know what I'm saying? They're conglomerate.
No, they got a bunch of stuff. But I'm just saying, I understand how talent agencies make their money. I definitely understand how the UFC makes their money.
Head over YouTube. Don, appreciate you, bro. Everybody, please do me a favor. Please like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff you're supposed to do. Appreciate that. It says MGM making moves too, following DraftKings. What's the other one too? What's the other big FanDuel? FanDuel's parent company's going public too. So it's gonna be interesting though. This is gonna be interesting times. But here's the thing. And a lot of us, I know the folks that are in Bada Hill University, we on Top Shots heavy. So the UFC guys has their version of Top Shots dropping soon, which is very interesting. The timing and all this. So they're gonna ride that wave. And they got a couple other things they're doing too. So let me share my screen real fast. I want to show you guys.
You went to that site?
Well, I got this here, right? This is from attorney Josh Gerben, Gerben Law, who works with a lot of big companies. He's also the attorney for the Kobe Bryant estate. But with that being said, so the UFC has filed several new trademark applications indicating it has plans to launch a UFC branded crypto, an app for users to manage crypto and NFTs. And the filings were made on April 23rd. So they got a lot of stuff that they're working on right now. A UFC branded cryptocurrency. I wonder what that's about. And let me close my screen because I see I got Twitter notifications and I don't know how ratchet it can get. So let me close that out. But with that being said, what do you think about a UFC branded cryptocurrency? What is the use case for that?
They got great moments because they get knockouts and stuff like that. And, they, spin kicks and knockouts and chokes. And so they got, the same way that the NBA can brand their joints, they got visible stars. So, you know what I mean? I think that's a big move for them. I think that's a heavy. I know you're a huge fan of UFC. And the way their contracts are set up, the actual athletes don't get anything.
That's kind of foul the way they do that. But that's why you get the fights you get. Let me ask you a question, man. As a UFC fan, because I know you're a huge UFC fan, Who's your favorite UFC fighter of all time?
John Bones Jones.
Really? I mean, can't get right, as I call him.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, he's the greatest UFC fighter of all time. Well, maybe him and Nurmagomedov.
Listen. I've watched UFC for years. My favorite UFC fighter of all time, I'm not gonna lie to you, is Anderson Silva. Anderson Silva is just
he's a great fighter. He's just not my favorite fighter.
No, I got you. That's what
I mean.
John Bones Jones, though, I think is probably the greatest, but he got drug habits. But that's either here nor there, man.
I think he might be first or second because I think Khabib Nurmagomedov might be. I've never seen Bull in a fight where I didn't think he was going to win.
Listen, I've never seen John in a fight he wasn't going to win. Except
no. If you told me one of those two,
John got a loss because he smacked the Bull when the Bull was like on his.
Yeah, he was on the knee.
He beat himself, as always. Listen,
everything that happened to him, he did it to himself.
Yeah,
because it would be undisputed with him as the greatest of all time had he not done all of the stuff that he did to himself.
John can beat everybody but John. Let's see. No one can predict the bottom, but if you understand the company and their market position, take up a position and make certain you're okay with the potential losses. Absolutely. I mean, listen, that's great advice. I'm gonna look into it. I'm just gonna set my price target. I'm gonna figure out what I believe the company to be worth, set my price target, and go from there. It's kind of what I did with Coinbase. I'm just sitting around watching it, see if it hits my price target. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So Torian, that's Anderson Silva was that guy, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean, listen, I won't argue with Anderson Silva. He was the greatest middleweight of all time. So if you give me Anderson Silva, I won't fight you.
Hey, listen, if you need help, let's reach out to us. We got you. Whatever you need. Okay, so Jose said he got you. All right, Jose got you then.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
Get to it.
All right, that's what's up, y'all. Yeah,
I'm glad to see y'all connected
absolutely.
That's love right there.
While I'm sharing though, I know I keep talking about it. That's because I want to make sure folks see. Bow. Mixtape drops tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? For y'all that got jokes that said, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that got jokes, mixtape,
mixtape fire, dog.
Mixtape drops tomorrow, May 1st. Make sure you in the building. You know what I mean? For the mixtape release party. Mixtape release party is tomorrow. We're giving away when you take this
everything.
We have a whole packet that we put together full of like different hacks and tricks and websites and things of that nature. You'll get a copy of that packet as well. So, mixtape drops tomorrow. Dawn, how are you, Dawn? Dawn's checking in. Silva sportsmanship is what made me like the UFC. Yeah, he definitely was that guy. Adrian, yeah, folks said we got a mixtape coming out, but the mixtape definitely drops tomorrow. Yeah, man, shout to Nas, man. You know what I mean?
Yo,
cryptocurrency Scarface.
That speaking of Nas and Jay, they dropped something today. That John, maybe yesterday. Ooh, it was recently.
Last night. It was last night.
It was last night. So I ain't catch it till today, but it was. I mean, Nas verse was fire. Jay was just talking in circles, but I understood what he was talking.
Cooking, man.
No, I'm saying he was talking in circles, but he said a lot. He said a lot.
Quadruple entendre, man. They got a couple double entendres and a quadruple entendre within there, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, Jay, one of the greatest of all time.
Yo, Jose, y'all are bugging, yo. It wasn't a subpar verse, man. It definitely wasn't.
It was average. It was average.
Listen, man, the verse was so fire that Nas had to rewrite his verse. This is not me saying. It's Nas saying that. You know what I'm saying, and Nas had to rewrite his verse. But what I'm saying is, I mean, listen, if you know my man was talking about intermittent fasting. I'm here for all the grown man rap.
Listen, no, that's one of the lines I liked.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one of the lines I liked out the joint. That line was super fire. But
everybody getting bands, but we beating to a different drum. Like, come on, man. I'm not even gonna get into it though. I'm gonna chill.
It was chill though.
You about to start something on here, man.
It was mid. That verse was mid, dog.
No, it wasn't, bro. Listen, I'm just Nas said I had to rewrite my verse because he did
a good job because his verse was smacking.
Yo, they ain't get over the other beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. But that's either here or there, man. The album y'all gotta get right now is Moray. Moray's album is fire, top to bottom. But that's either here nor there. Says my Ethereum.
Man, he wasn't talking about me, man.
Is locked in.
Hey, listen, I get that part. He said when I made the first beat, y'all missed it. Blah, 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 blah. I got that, but I mean, he was talking that big boy talk.
You talk to him, AE. Talk to him. Tell him, man.
Hey, listen,
Adrian, you said it's locked in to start staking. You're buying more ETH than Bitcoin. Interesting. So,
I mean, you can stake Ethereum right now. You don't gotta wait.
No, nobody said that. She said her Ethereum is locked in to start staking. She's buying more ETH than Bitcoin. I want to know, what made you come to that decision, Adrian? Not that you're wrong.
I do the same thing.
I just want to know. You know.
I switched it over because I was heavier into Bitcoin than the Ethereum. I switched over. I'm still buying both, but I'm buying ETH heavier than Bitcoin right now.
Don't. I'm not even comment on that. Though. I'm just gonna leave that alone right now.
Yeah.
Listen, stack sats have died trying. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. When Bitcoin hits $500,000, I'm gonna be right on here in StreamYard. Like, you're
on StreamYard like this.
I'm just gonna say get your crypto off of Coinbase. Coinbase is the Fed's. No,
better rallies.
I'm gonna chill. But no, I just want to know what made you come to that decision, though. Listen, they call me ETH Sweat for a reason. I love ETH, so
I was reading.
Dawn, you got chill right now. Dawn is foul right now, yo. And I'm low key in the beehive, but you're doing too much. I'm really not in the beehive though. I'm in the Solange hive. But by proxy, I got to defend Beyonce because that's our sister.
So what made me switch over? And it's not like I'm not buying Bitcoin because I'm still buying Bitcoin every single week. But I think all the other apps that are being on there, I was reading an article that said that Ethereum is like digital oil. Like oil is the thing that all of the other products are built on, and so I think Ethereum is going to be like that. I think it's the digital oil, basically, for lack of a better term. So
I'm not listen.
I start investing heavier.
This is a debate. I'm not going to get into ETH versus Bitcoin, but what I will say is ETH, although it has the lead, it's where all the traction is. It's possible for ETH to be replaced.
It is.
It's impossible for Bitcoin to be replaced. It really is. Now,
I'm never going to stop buying Bitcoin until they tell me I can't buy no more. But
the brilliance in Bitcoin is kind of like, and it's not even just the first mover. It's the literal decentralization. And I don't want to dig too much into it because y'all got to pull up to tomorrow's class to actually get into this conversation. But what I will say is this: Bitcoin is the granddaddy IU for a reason, and it will always be on the top of that throne. Now, ETH, in terms of use case, if they figure out the congestion issues and the gas issues, then I do believe ETH will go to the moon. Again, my name is ETH Sweat for a reason. I own more ETH than anything, with the exception of BTC, because I'm still stacking sats and dying trying, and that's for a reason. I believe that some of these people's opinion of what Bitcoin will get to is extremely low. I was on a call today, and the predictions were 500,000 by 2025. These are people that are in the know. They know more than I do. They're talking about 500,000 per coin. Do you realize if Bitcoin gets to 500,000 per coin? No, I don't even want to think about that because I'm gonna act a damn fool. With that being said, that's right. Stack sats have died trying. That's the movement right there, man. I'm not cryptoverse, but I'm watching the trajectory of Ethereum. I first heard you talk about December of last year, and it was 500 something. Not even 6 months later, it's 2,700. See, so there you go. Thank you for that, Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Matter of fact, let me leave this up here real quick, Corey. This look like a nice little post for the page. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. I'll be looking for content for the page all the time. Make sure y'all go follow our Instagram page too, Instagram.com/buythehood. Congratulations on a rental property. I need to get to Philly for one-on-one property person. Corey and Doug got Philly rocking. Oh, hey, it's good. You know what I mean? Corey don't rent properties though. You're probably talking about my rental because Corey don't deal with tenants, but
at all.
But you know what I'm saying. But I definitely got the rental up, and I got another one coming soon too because we already at the next one. Yo, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 real estate projects running right now, and then Malik hit me last night with another one. I'm like, this summer's about to be crazy, but that's either here nor there. I'm still investigating monthly in Bitcoin. Listen, Swan Bitcoin
investing.
Yeah. The big banks aren't rushing to get into ETH. They haven't figured it out yet. Some are, but I mean, the fact is, the reason they're buying the Bitcoin is because of the scarcity, right? By the time 2040 rolls around, And here's the thing. It's going to get to
2140.
Here's the thing. It's going to get to the point where we, and I mean me, you, Corey, and us watching this, won't be able to buy Bitcoin. As easy as it is now, right? It'll be very, very difficult. And what happens then is when there's not a lot of product out there, but there's still a demand for it. I mean, it's simple supply and demand. It's going to go crazy because most people are holders, and we're going to continue to do that. And eventually there won't be that much. I've seen issues with certain sites where they're like, "Yo, you can only buy X amount because they're running out." So it'll be interesting, man. It's definitely going to be interesting in the future. But I think that crypto is here to stay. It's the future. And again, make sure you guys pull up tomorrow for those that already have got your pre-registration. We definitely appreciate it because the pre-registration gives you a discount from getting this course once it becomes a full-fledged course because we're adding stuff to it. But it's pretty dope. So with that being said, man, the UFC went public. We talked about that. Coinbase. Anybody buy Coinbase yet? Like, what's you guys thinking about Coinbase? Because I know that
yeah, some of y'all bought, some of y'all didn't. Some of y'all waiting.
Let me check the numbers on Coinbase right now. See what Coinbase is looking like. I took someone my price target a couple weeks ago, and they thought I was crazy. Because when I told them my price target, it was in the 4s.
Is it COIN or KOIN?
COIN. So right now it's at 296. I told somebody that my price range was like 250 or below, and folks was like, "It'll never get there." I said, "Probably not." I ain't gonna lie, I agree with them. But look, who knows?
If it do,
it. Yeah, here we go. It did big time. True, because the availability of the product would dry up. It's absolutely true, Dawn. It did big time. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. Yeah, so but crypto, right? Crypto in general. The one thing I'll say, and again, I don't want to give up too much because we got a full presentation, we got a full everything for tomorrow, is just make sure you understand the use cases for things. Because that's important as time goes on. And just also understand just because something pumps doesn't make it a great investment, right? Because sometimes people will tell you that, well, it went up. Enron went up too. So the whole idea of because something goes up, it makes it good, that's just not true. It's not true in the stock market, and it's not true in cryptocurrency. So let's see a question. This is on topic about shares. Jose spoke about Carver Bank in his interview. I was thinking it'd be possible to gain control of a bank that small if we dump some of our cash, some of our assets into it.
No, you're not getting control of the bank. That's not happening.
Now, it's going to take a lot. You're going to need some board seats. You're going to need a majority equity.
Yeah.
And Carver Bank has assets. Like, Carver Bank definitely has a lot of assets. They've been around for a long time. But hold up, though. Jose, what interview did you do, Jose? I'm trying to check out this interview.
Yeah, right. I missed something.
Don, black-owned grocery store just opened up in Philly. It's been open for a little while. I said you're on Uptown. It's on right off Germantown Avenue. I think it's on Slocum Street. But it's definitely a black-owned shop. I'm gonna reach out to the brother, see if we can get them on a pod. But it's definitely a good look. Dang it, I may have to sign up. Listen, come through, Adrian. It'll be well worth it. Like, it's us two as well as Court. Just come through. You see, I have it on good authority that the wait should be about 12 to 24 months to see what happens with their financials.
Yeah, that was something that you talked about.
I definitely said that. People thought I was crazy. I said 18 months is what I said. I said I need to see. Oh, I didn't know you was on what? Oh, look at Kamari. Look at Kamari. Kamari, he's foul, man. I didn't see you on there. I gotta go check a look.
Yeah,
Kamari
foul,
foul, bro.
Say anything either because we
all right, yeah. I
that.
just talked. We literally were just talking to Kamari this afternoon. He didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Sneaky bastard.
Yeah.
Kamari snaked this, man. But no,
Kamari is chicken foul.
Shout to the bro. But no, Don, I said at least 18 months because I want to see more than a year worth of their financial to see how they're making their money. And again, a lot of the stuff that I talk about, again, none of this is financial advice. It's for education and entertainment purposes only. But a lot of my opinion, people get upset as hell at my opinion because it's very conservative. So Court and I did an IG live last week, and people was not trying to hear what I was saying because I'm like, yo, stay away from that. Stay away from that. They all want to hear about IPOs and Doge and this thing running, that thing running. And I'm like, but the thing is, that comes from years of conditioning because what you recognize is, and all of us have family, right? So all of our families don't invest. But when somebody from your family who you know doesn't invest calls you about something, you know it's over with. I'm like, yo, you've never invested a day in your life. The fact that you call me about something is done. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that you don't have to catch everything in order to build wealth. You just don't have to catch everything in order to build wealth. You can catch one or two things and go from there. So Jose, that's dope. I'm definitely gonna check it out, man. See what you and Kamari were talking about. But that's dope though. So, and for those who know what I'm talking about, he says that he was on Wealthy Conversations with Kamari.
That's the Wednesday show.
I'm waiting for second quarter earnings for Coin. Yeah. I need to see a year's 18 months worth of them bad boys. See how they are making their money, or what kind of growth are they having at that point. That's what I'm talking about.
Most of their investors are institutional investors, and like Don said, they make a lot of their money off of fees. So,
and that's going to change because as more players get into the field, that's definitely going to change. You know what I mean? It makes sense because investments are about company financials. Don't have to have it. Listen, Don, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it's no rush. The thing about it is, a lot of these companies have went public. Like Google went public one day. Facebook went public a different day. Amazon went public a different day. Like, there's no rush. There's always going to be opportunities out here, man. Opportunities will always be out
endless.
Here.
They're literally
endless.
So as long as the market is open, the opportunities are endless.
So there's no need to rush. Thank you. That was a bar to catch every way. But that's absolutely fact. And a lot of times when I talk like this, I really be talking to myself, but we do it on the show. So these shows are therapy for me. I be talking to myself, Corey, like, yo, you don't have to catch every wave. I have to remind myself all the time. Like, it's like I'm talking in the mirror, like, yo, Jim, you don't have to catch every wave. Because the thing about FOMO is FOMO never goes away. I don't care if you're doing this for 30 years. FOMO is always going to be there, but you got to learn to manage it. And you have to really understand, like, to me, like a lot of people talk about Warren Buffett, right? To me, the most impressive thing isn't his portfolio. It's how, like, he got his thing and he does his thing and he don't care whatever you think. He don't care what you think.
He got a trading plan.
He don't care what you do.
Trading plan, and he doesn't come off of it.
Folks be like, well, you missed out on this and missed out on that. You stick to what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's like those Dennis Rodman memes. You see those Dennis Rodman memes? Dennis Rodman will have 0 points, 25 rebounds. You know what I mean? Like, my man, like, you stick to what I do. I don't even need to score. I don't even care to score. Here's the thing about Don. Don said there is money to be made in the market every day. Don, this is absolute facts, man. And Don, man, shout out to you too, bro, because Don be out here in these internets teaching, man. I be watching him, man. Don be in these comments, but Don knows a whole hell of a lot, and he be out here teaching. But what I will say is, be careful clicking on his story. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Don be teaching on the feed, and in the story is where the ratchetness goes down. But shout out to Don though. Sitting on 90 bill.
Don like to do with the low cut in the front and the mullet in the back. You don't know what's going on till you get to Don got the business in the front and the in the playtime in the back. He got the mullet in the back. That dude.
Yes, I do have to watch FOMO. Absolutely, Adrian. Guess what? It won't go away either. Just want to warn you about that.
Ever.
It's not going away. It never goes away. You know what I'm saying? It never goes away. That's part of life, yo. That's absolutely part of life, though. But listen, also, gotta let you guys know, end of May we'll be outside. So if any of y'all
in the streets,
any of y'all in the Philadelphia area, pull up. As a matter of fact, that's in Delaware, right? I think it's in Delaware. That event's in Delaware. But yeah, it's in the area though.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's right over the border.
When I tell you this event that's in May,
Maryland,
is crazy.
If you're in that Philly, Maryland area, yeah, you need to get out here.
Yo, because I was listening to Atia yesterday, and Atia is a beast. And for those who don't know who Atia Blair is, she's been on the By the Hood podcast. She's an absolute beast. But
Atia Blair is an absolute animal.
Yeah. And you got her, you got Tracy Court. You know what I'm saying?
What's the name? Bought 5 properties this week.
Yeah, Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo.
Lorenzo bought 5 properties this week.
He's there too.
Yo, he's a beast.
Look, Dawn says she got FOMO like a mofo, and it triggers her YOLO.
Dawn out here dropping. She out here rhyming like MC Hammer.
I just keep on thinking about that GameStop piece, and I don't want to end up like that. Adrian, here's what I gotta ask you, Adrian. Adrian, what's the new documentary or movie or TV show you watching, Adrian? Because Adrian stayed with it. By the way, I've been binge watching The Circle, so I'm almost done The Circle. But Adrian, so I know Adrian stayed with the fire though. So Adrian, I know you got something out there that's fire.
I got a question for our audience. So
what's that, bro?
It's a two-part question. What's the best investment you made in the last 2 years since we've been in COVID, and what's the worst investment you made in the last 2 years since COVID?
Question. I want you to answer that question. What's your best investment over the last couple of years?
The best investment I made is in our business, By the Hood.
That's a cheat.
That's not cheating because
no,
right, so
right.
I'll do this.
The
best investment I made as far as like an actual asset is Ethereum. I've been buying Ethereum extra crazy.
Okay.
And then the worst thing that I've done is I use part of that Ethereum to buy another asset. Man, you drinking that devil's juice. Anyway, I use part of that Ethereum to buy to get another asset. Instead of borrowing against that Ethereum, I actually used the stinking Ethereum. I should have just borrowed against the Ethereum to do what I needed to do. But I wasn't thinking, and I actually sold a piece of that Ethereum to buy another asset. So that was the worst decision I made because Ethereum 10x since I used that Ethereum to buy something with it. So had I just held that Ethereum and borrowed against it, I still would have been on that Ethereum that I sold with a 10x. So I played myself extra dumb heavy.
Yo, I think, see, that's an interesting question because you got like when you talk about your best investment over the last couple of years, like what's this quarantine and all that, like DraftKings comes to mind because I got a bunch of DraftKings. Like,
ooh, I left plug out. I'm tripping.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the one thing. But I got a couple of investments, right, that is weird to say, right? And I don't want to get too much together because I'm gonna go into depth about this within the class tomorrow. But I got this crypto called Pool, and the return on that is like exponential, and I didn't even pay for it. But I'm gonna explain that tomorrow in the class. So that's one. But another one is BNB, and honestly, the crazy part about the returns on BNB have been so crazy. But I didn't buy it with the intent of it being an investment. I was using it as like kind of like gas. And next thing I know, it starts shooting all crazy. So it's like sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good as it pertains to certain spaces. But my one that I actually did a thesis on had my analysis and I was right on the money was DraftKings. I got several hundred shares of DraftKings and my average buying was like 17, 18 bucks.
Yeah. And we got in at the same time. I bought 500. I bought 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with all 5 of yours, but I bought 2 at the time.
Listen, I've been running cover calls, so I'm sitting on them. I got a cover call out there right now. I think it's 66 bucks for May. It wasn't even monthly. It's a May 7th.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I think it's a May 7th, something like that. But so that's the one for me, DraftKings. The one that I actually sat down, looked at the numbers, read the reports, and I'm like,
yeah, we was both on that joint right out the box.
I ran a bag up on Penn National Gaming and sold all of it.
Yeah, I was mad at you for that because that
I know you were
berserk. I was
but
like,
again,
hold it. You sold it at $40-something, but you was already like 3-4x on it.
Best investment XRP. Don, I ain't gonna comment on that. Worst investment, Naked Brand stock. I'm not gonna comment on XRP. That's the devil's company. My worst investment was not investing at all. Probably investing in crab legs. Just investing, period. Was it's best for me starting this year. Only wish I started last March when the world shut down. Hey, listen, it's better at least you got started though. And now that you got the information, it's life changing. Now you're gonna continue to do that for the rest of your life. So that's a good thing. The best was meeting one-on-one with Jose to get started in stocks. The worst was I found my niche investment I want to go in. I haven't found my niche or the one investment I want to go in. Listen, that's a great point though, because that's another thing about investing. Relationships are everything. Relationships are their own form of capital, and
I was going to say that. I was going to say that as my best investment, but I wanted to have it as an asset instead of just because that's always the best investment. The 2 best investments are investments in yourself and your education and then your investments in other people. Those are always going to be the best investments.
Yeah. And funny thing is, I didn't even mention Peloton, and Peloton did like 600% for me, but that's either here nor there. Best was UI. Got in at 67, 65, and I'm up 283% on the speculative PLT up 100%, Tilray up 64, Pins 38.33. Jose out here cooking. And
yeah, he out here baking.
Best investment, the education I got on investing with sense. The worst, hey, listen, education. So Terry says that my best investment that I've made the last 2 years are buying crypto and starting to buy fractional shares through M1.
Nice.
Currently starting my Amazon business now as well. I want my niece and nephews to be set for life. That's an amazing goal. So you have a couple things there, right? You got started, which is important. You diversify, which is dope. And you have your why, right? So that's the one thing that, we don't talk about enough is your why.
Man.
What is your why? You just said, you want your nieces and nephews to be set for life. So having your why is important. One of my best was United Airlines. It was under $20 when I bought it last year, and it's around 55 or so. My worst was cannabis stock that I can't think of that plummeted to West Hell.
Why? Damn, why gotta be the West Hell? It couldn't have just been regular hell. It was West Hell.
Be careful with those cannabis stocks, yo. Be careful with that, yo. I would definitely be careful with that, yo. Even though Tilray used to be big, I haven't traded Tilray in a minute. I've just been buying MJ. You know what I mean? Within my raw 401k, just buying MJ because I can't even think about who's gonna win that race.
Right.
Man, that's some great answers, yo. That's some great answers, y'all. That's definitely some great answers, man.
Yeah, y'all been getting to it.
Yeah. So one thing I want to say, because we're not gonna be here all night, but it's one thing I want to say, and again, this is me talking to myself, but also you guys. Don't forget that cash is a position, right? Cash is a position. When you become an investor, the hardest thing, in my opinion, sometimes is to hold cash because you always want it to be put it to work for you. But one of the things I recognize that a lot of folks do is they put all their money to work, and then when something comes up, a great opportunity, they have to sell out of one thing to jump into the other thing.
I just said that. I just did that.
Yeah, and that's like the worst thing you could do. So you got to start building up a cash position, if for nothing else. And I think it was Don who mentioned it earlier when he was talking about Buffett. Like he got 90 bills sitting on the sidelines. But guess what? If something comes up at a right price, he got that cash to make that move. So cash is always an amazing position to have. It's a constant struggle that I have with myself, but I'm getting a lot better at it because I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it on here. I'm going to say it on Wednesday. I'm going to say it on any forum that we have. We got a Tuesday call. We got everything going on. Sunday classes, I'm going to keep saying it. Cash is a position. You know what I'm saying? Cash is a position because whether we're talking about crypto or NFT, I'm looking at some of this stuff in Top Shots. I'm like, yo, when the market's down, I'm grabbing some of this stuff. It just is what it is. So just keep that in mind that cash will always be a position. Also want to put this out there. One of the things that Corey and I have always done is we pride ourselves on just giving away information. So there's a couple things I want to say, right? Right now, we do have a free webinar that's at buythehood.com. So you can always go get that free webinar. And I'll put that up here at buythehood.com. And if you know somebody else that needs this free webinar, just send them right there to buythehood.com. It's an absolutely free webinar for anybody who needs to learn a little bit about getting started invested. Won't cost you a penny. And even if you have started investing, you might be able to learn something on there. One of the things that's within that webinar that I talk about is my specific strategy on building what I've built. And I kind of give game on how I did it. So that's within that webinar. And that's right on buythehood.com. Also, if you want to have something, more intimate, and when I say intimate, I'm not trying to sound like X videos or nothing. I'm saying with your family and your friends, if you want us to come out and teach, right? Let us know, because one of the things we pride ourselves on, specifically with students within Buy the Hood University, is making that available to you and your family. So if you got 5 or so family members you want us to come on and just talk about investing, we're not selling anything. This isn't an MLM. We're not trying to get you to sign your we're not trying to get you to sign your electric with us or nothing. We're just trying to give away information. But we got a couple rules there, Corey. You can tell them what the rules are, y'all.
The folks gotta be black, and I don't mean semi-black. They gotta actually be black. And the other rule is, if we come out, you gotta feed us.
Yeah, but that's if we come out. But if we doing it online, you ain't got to feed us. But the first rule is what it is.
Well, it's 3 rules. Rule number 1 is they gotta be black. Rule number 2, you gotta feed us if we come out. And rule number 3 is rule number 1. Right? Because what people will do is try to, well, this person is XYZ. Like, look, man, don't do that to us. Don't make me do it. I ain't gonna say us. Don't make me doing an about face. Right? Because that's not what I signed up for. Like, that specifically for black people, right? I do things specifically for black people. Like, and I don't hide it and I don't try to shy away from it. That is one of the things that I do specifically for black people. And so if you can't keep your white friends home, don't invite me. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to you, because I'm going about face on your ass.
Yeah, Corey will bang the whole Zoom on you or walk out. So, I mean, that's
I don't play that. So, with this, you know what I mean? Like, because, there's things that in the world where white people got to be involved in. I'm not against that. But when I'm doing something specifically for black people, you got to keep your white friends home.
So, I just want to put it out there for those that can abide by those rules. If you have any like family or friends and you want us to come and kind of give a presentation, talk a little bit about whatever it may be, we're willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, want to make that available to you because I know a lot of you guys are from Biden University. So that's something that we pride ourselves on doing. Also, the camp is coming back. We're working on that too. By the Hood camp is definitely coming back. It's coming real soon. That's going to be dope. Like it's for the kids. Like we got the curriculum already made and, you'll be hearing something about that pretty soon. Let's put it that way. So we got a lot of things that we're working on. If I told you some of the stuff that we're working on, you probably think I'm crazy anyway. But we got 11 things that are in the works right now. And we roll them out as they come. But right now, our most current thing is this class tomorrow. We got that. You know what I'm saying? Our podcast, right? So our podcast. The most recent episode of our podcast. Yeah, we got so many podcasts. We got our brother Dwayne, right? And Dwayne is actually going to be a speaker on the 29th.
Dwayne.
So let me tell you about him. This brother has over 100 doors in terms of his rental portfolio, and he built up this whole rental portfolio while working a 9 to 5. By the way, so that's the dope part about the story. Tells the whole story of how he did it. He'll be speaking also on the 29th. So
the story he told when we was on the IG live about leaving his job was even crazy. He was like, I didn't even want to leave my job. They made me leave because they didn't.
They turned down a vacation.
They turned down one of his vacations. He's like, yo, I make more money than everybody in here. Why am I asking for vacations? And he just banged out on him.
So that's for the third one. This next episode coming up this Wednesday for the folks in Philly, you may have heard a story about this. Down North Pizza, right? So
do your Googles on Down North Pizza.
Do your Googles on Down North Pizza. We got Down North Pizza's founder coming on the By the Hood podcast this upcoming week. And we got some major names coming up. Over the next couple months, we got some major names coming on the podcast. So that's all going to be dope. But again, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So AE must have watched the pod because he heard that.
Yeah, we was both tripping about that, too. My man,
I was dying. He picked up a 100K check on a lunch break.
Came back to work.
Yeah, that's hard body karate. You know what I'm saying? That's hard body karate.
Hard body.
Go pick up 100K. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard body. That's as hard body as it gets. He picked up a 6-figure check and went right back to work like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And the crazy part, like you said, he was never going to leave. They denied his joint, and he banged on him.
Hey, listen, Dawn, listen. So if you got the wherewithal to hold, that's the thing. You got to be able to hold. All right, I need to find a credit place. I won't have to tie up my cash.
We got that coming for you on the 29th, too.
Something
on the
else.
29th.
But even before the 29th, right? For those that are in By the Hood University.
I forgot all about that.
I didn't even announce this yet. This is specifically for the students that are in By the Hood University. We have a credit specialist who's already in the group, by the way, but she's very low-key, so she don't talk that much. But she's going to do a class just for our students within the university on May 17th at 7 p.m. She's going to give you a full class on how to build business credit so you don't have to use your personal credit and build up a bag business-wise so you can go pretty much buy and rehab a whole property on business credit. That's May 17th, 7 p.m. So you'll see a flyer for that in the group pretty soon. I haven't even announced it, but because AE just made this comment, like we bring in everything. So one of the things that we got, like, throughout the rest of this year, we're bringing specialists within the community to do classes on specialized things, like a business credit, like all kinds of different plays. So that's kind of something that we're going to do to add value to the group. And the thing about the group that you all know, once you win the group, you win the group. There's no upsells. There's no monthly fees. Once you get one of our courses and you get within the group, you get all that. Now, we do have escalated things, right?
Yeah, we have other paid stuff,
so we
but
got
once
the
you win
NDC.
there, we ain't hiding nothing.
Listen, I'll break it down right now for you. So we got the NDC, which is $99 a month, and that's just to follow like our team as we do our options trades. We also have a partnership with DCG, which is like upper. Like if you want to take your investing to the next level within crypto, within all that, it'll cost you a little more. But when I tell you, you get daily trainings, you get daily trainings,
busy.
You get daily alerts in crypto, options, everything.
Listen,
that's next level.
We got talking about the MBC. Our man Tone Criddle, the West Atlanta Santa, had our folks in the MDC behind the wall, and you can't talk. The glowing, the things that.
Listen, I know Sean who's watching now. I know you were back there, Sean. What did you think about Sean?
Yeah, tell him about what Tone be doing back there, man. West Atlanta Santa be doing, man. My man be at it.
Yeah. And like the thing is, so we got partnerships with everybody, man. So Dave, Les has her Tuesday call, which is phenomenal. Shout out to Les. She got that going on. She got her Thursday.
Her Tech Thursday.
Tech Thursday is fire. So we got like all kinds of stuff going on. Shout out to Les for Tech Thursday and her Tuesday call. But you guys just make sure that you're there on May 17th. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely gonna be what it's gonna be. Was rewatching before I got here. Great knowledge. Yeah, dope. Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate that.
It said, if I really am paying off debt so I can keep more cash and put it in my account for options. Great point, Adrian. I told somebody this the other day on IG Live and they didn't really like it because they asked the question.
It's not sexy. What you said ain't sexy at all.
Yeah, I said, this is not sexy. I said, but if you make 18% on your money, that's an amazing return, by the way. But if you're paying 22% on your credit card, you're still hustling backwards.
Losing.
You gotta knock them credit cards out, especially those higher thing credit. That's a quick way to make 20% of your money is pay off your credit card debt. You know what I mean? They can pry it out your cold dead hand, sis. They don't even look at it, not even a peek. Have a financial credit course I'm putting together of my alumni for the community, so I may reach out. Whatever you need, bro, we here. Just let us know.
We have a business basic class. Courtney and Kamari did one.
Yeah, it's based on taxes. I'm holding on. She said, damn, Corey.
I mean, listen, that's really what I do.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
Said I heard that and couldn't stop laughing.
When he picked up that check, it ain't never come back. Locked that date in.
You dropping flex bombs out here. Terry, we appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. We definitely appreciate you. Let me lead it up there, man. Let me lead up there, man. Two core. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we appreciate you, Terry. Definitely appreciate
it. Seriously. Thank you.
Add an X to the calendar. Change one. The best investment about it. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Don. Don't do that, man.
Yeah, man. Don trying to make these dark-skinned brothers blush.
I know. Come on, Don. Appreciate that, though, bro. And you know we appreciate you, man. And you know, although I be talking trash, I appreciate your stories too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's either here nor there.
He got the fade in the front and the mullet in the back.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Pleased to be a business basics class for those who are starting a business. Folks be out slinging business cards. Listen,
Courtney,
I got a whole rant about that.
Courtney and Kamari already put it together.
We got a course about like the tax structures. That's on ByTheHoodUniversity.com. And maybe I should change my my banner there to put ByTheHoodUniversity.com. But the point I wanted to make real fast though is this: people be out here getting double blind trusts. You know what I'm saying? 7 LLCs in 18 different places and doing all this stuff, and have no clients, no widgets to sell, no nothing. Yo, I met one brother, man. He had like a business card that was like metal and all that. I'm like, well, what do you do? Like, well, I'm about to build this. I said, you don't have no clients, you have no customer, but you spent several $1,000s on business cards. I mean, listen, man. So
he's his own best client.
I get it.
7 racks on business cards.
So Sean said, Tone is a wizard back there. I made a bag this week with Tone. He give out gifts on the daily. Yeah, man. Spoon put a play out in MDC today too, like something that he's looking at for next week. So constant plays being dropped there. So you get the alerts plus there's his regular plays that are being dropped in there. Spoon put a dope play out there today too. So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who's in the MDC. We definitely appreciate the support for that as well. But like I said, we're bringing value there. We're bringing value to the By the Hood University. Our whole objective, honestly, is just to partner with like minds and to build. And
build never destroy, man.
Yeah, build never
we're not destroying nothing.
Yeah, man. Don, you ain't never lied, bro. LLC Twitter definitely be having people wild on the streets, man. LLC Twitter and Rock Nation Brunch Twitter gotta chill.
Rock Nation.
Adrian, I see this all the time, man. Ass backwards, expensive cars and no business, man. You know what I'm saying? LLC Twitter made everybody think that getting an LLC is the end all be all.
You don't even need an LLC to go get this bread. I mean, you should structure for your tax structuring.
Oh, structure it appropriately, because sometimes a C corp can be a better idea. Or
whatever tax structure you need.
But with all that being said, with all of that being said, just understand that you gotta have an actual business.
Yeah, you gotta be making some money. It don't make any sense to do any of that without making any money.
Have a proven product first, you dig, and then get everything else. That's the thing. So, man, listen, man, this has been an amazing Friday evening, as always, talking with you folks, man. But make sure you lock in that May 17th, because that's gonna be dope. It's let me see. You said May. It's not May 7th.
What we doing on the 12th? Is that for everybody, or is that just a special?
12th? And we got something on the 12th too. That's what one of the sororities invited us out to speak. I gotta check. I'm check that now. One of the sororities invited us out to speak in May. So
yeah, that's the 12th, I think.
That's the 12th. I think they're streaming that. We'll let you know. You better believe we'll let you know.
But on the 17th, we got somebody coming behind the wall. This is already
that's
back
May.
there.
May 17th. May 17th.
May 17th.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be absolutely berserk.
And I know it's gonna be crazy because I've actually the course she's teaching, I've actually taken it, and people pay thousands and thousands of dollars to take this, and I've taken it, and I was so blown away by it. I'm like, yo, you gotta do this for our folks, because it's just too hard.
Say word.
Yeah, because that's how we do. That's how we rock.
Say word.
And this is what we talk about when we always say that relationships are its own value. This is somebody who charges $1,000 for this, and you guys don't have to pay a dime for it, because we established a relationship where we did things for her in terms of her people. So, and that's how it works, man. It's reciprocated. But at the end of the day, all the people get the information and can go out here and get to this bag, because the objective is for everybody to have money. If everybody got money, right? And I come across real estate deals every day. But imagine I could just come to the group like, yo, y'all trying to buy this or no? I'm trying, listen, we trying to get Dawn to get us an island, man. That's the game. We try to get Dawn to get us an island. That's the end game, yo.
Yeah, the end game is to have By the Hood Island. Or, listen, it could be under somebody else, man. I'm just trying to be on the island. I don't care. It could be somebody else. Yeah, it don't matter. The name it don't matter.
We can call it Marcus Garvey Island. No, we don't want that either.
Yeah,
we're gonna drop some. We're gonna Wilson Good that joint and drop some bombs on it, but
yeah, we can't call it that. The government we can't come find us.
We can't do that. We gotta, you gotta figure out a play on words or something.
A name. Yeah, it don't gotta be by.
It can't be black nothing. It can't be. We can't do that. We can't do that.
we gotta figure out an.
I gotta tell you that I was hurt yesterday, so I was trying to start another LLC, and no LLC Twitter jokes, but for this real estate project I'm doing, and I be drawing with my LLC name. So I own LLCs, like I got stuff like Wakanda LLC, like, you know what I'm saying, Zamunda. Like I be drawing with LLC names just because, like, when people look up on public records, they can be like, what the hell? And they be different weird ass names. You know what I'm saying? Although somebody did beat me on this one block in Philadelphia on Taylor Street. Somebody got a property. I got two on the block, but they got one on the block. And I was looking up the owners of the block, and their LLC name is Rent is Due on the First LLC. I thought that was pretty funny. So,
that's the illest name ever.
So I was trying to create another LLC like yesterday, and the joint I was trying to get was Strange Fruit LLC. I was like, that's hard. That's a play on words. Somebody got it though.
But nobody
Pittsburgh got it.
I'm just saying, somebody listened to a lot of music, so. Or somebody know their Black history.
That's like a so many entendres with that though. I was like, that's gonna be an ill LLC. Somebody
beat you to it.
Somebody beat me to it, bro. I was mad.
Yo, because most people don't even know what strange fruit is about.
Not at all. Then I tried to do. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna be mad rebellious. I said, let me get Fannie Lou Hamer LLC. Somebody got it though.
Yeah.
Somebody got it.
Fannie Lou was a boss.
Fannie Lou was probably my favorite person in the world. Like outside of the she's up there. She's in my top 5 in terms of ancestors. Like I love Fannie Lou. Somebody got that too. It's a community organization.
She like at the time where Dr. King was making moves, she was making those same moves, man. And she was getting busy. Absolutely the busiest. So
yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like most people couldn't identify anything that she's ever done though, because she didn't get the high level recognition that a lot of the brothers that was in that era was
that's why it's our job to have these conversations about the ancestor. But look at this though. For the folks that think that we don't got bosses who be hanging out in our comments, Dawn said she got 5 for sale now. She got a resort and some land. So anybody looking to cop a resort, please hit up Dawn.
Yeah, she cooking with it. That joint already hot.
I have an apparel design using KKK, clean conscious clothing, but I'm very leery on the social appeal of it. The funny thing is, I never recognized that. Clean conscious clothing, yeah.
Hey, yo, you need to put that up on their website and make them give you your reparations, dog.
Yeah, Don, she definitely was super dope, man. She was definitely super dope, man. But so somebody got that LLC too. So I need y'all to help me find an LLC name. It got to be creative. It got to be something to do with Black history. It got to be powerful. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to throw me some ideas, man, because I can't get strange fruit. I thought that was dope. I ain't gonna lie. Monica afforded that one. I was like, she said, I was like, ooh, I'm grabbing that. And I was mad. I'm like, damn, somebody got it.
You said Fannie Lou Hamer. Asada Shakur. I'm trying to think of some dope.
See, you trying to have me get investigated. Like, you know what I mean?
Thomas Sankara.
See, but
Kwame Nkrumah.
It didn't have to be direct like that. That's why Strange Fruit to me was so fire, because it was like
because most
people don't even get it.
Yeah, it was on the double.
It's almost like having something called like Black Star, right? So what was the name of the person with the melanated nerd mind or something shirt? Oh, that was
Oh man.
I'll inbox you that, Adrian. I'll put it in the group because I know that that was Tracy's folks. I forgot the name of that joint though.
Nat
Turner is my hero LLC. Don, y'all trying to have me out here getting them folks on me.
The feds be knocking on Jim.
Yeah, man. Frame me for something I ain't do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, frame me for something I ain't do, man. Nat Turner is my hero. Yo, Nat Turner is my hero LLC. I just gonna put that up there for the folks that don't know. Even though he said Nate, but he means Nat. Yeah, man. But I need a dope LLC name, man.
You gotta have you gotta have dreams of holding the master's head, like Oregon, Oregon. What was the boy name? Like Oregon Horatio and Hamlet.
Yeah, man. Like, I got Blickety Black.
Blickety Black. Yeah, they try to get we try to get Jim first thing. We ain't trying to do that.
All right, so that's a great question. I back in the day I used to have one for every single property, but I stopped doing that. What I started doing now is it depending upon what it is, right? So if it's an apartment building, and not that I own a bunch of apartment buildings, the most we have is 4 units, but we'll put one apartment complex in its own LLC. In terms of single family homes, we may put 3 to 5 within one LLC. And the reason we do it that way is because it's literally just a liability thing. So if anybody sues an LLC, the only assets into the LLC is those specific properties. They're not tied to any other properties you may have. So if you build up a portfolio and say you got 100 doors and they're not under one LLC, something happens. Yeah, so it's just a liability thing. Now there's all kinds of trickery ways that you can do things. But for me, in terms of privacy and just protection, it just works the best. You can do things like blanket insurance. I know friends that do that. I talked to Ish. Ish does that. She does like blanket insurance, but she also does multiple LLCs. So there's all sorts of ways you can do. You can protect yourself.
You just putting layers between you and the litigious.
Yep,
that's basically what it is. Yeah. Just putting layers between you and litigious people.
But that's an excellent question, AE. That's definitely an excellent question because I just didn't want to, like, let's just say for argument's sake, I had 20 properties. I wouldn't want all 20 under one LLC because if something happened to that LLC and that LLC gets sued, then, but if I have 20 of them, and let's just say I got like, 5 on each, that's 4 LLCs right there. So, it is what it is, but.
It's just another way to diversify too.
That too. So like now, if I have like LLC and all of them are on one block, I can sell that piece off. It's a lot of different things about that. A lot of different ways you could do it. So he says Killmonger Part 2 LLC. Y'all wildin', man. I'm gonna find something though. I'm definitely gonna find something out there, man. That being said, man, I'm gonna report back to y'all too. I'm gonna let y'all know what kind of creative things I can. Oh, here we go. Samuel says, "Can you do a segment on how to create an LLC?" A lot of people playing triple the price for what they can do by themselves. Samuel, that is an excellent point. Great question, and I'll be very honest with you. I do pay for my LLC, but I do it because it just saves me time. But I don't pay the highest. And you can create your own. I've done that too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story real quick. Back when I was a young lad, I was a teenager, and I was already part of Twitter LLC, although Twitter didn't exist back then. And it was a lady in the neighborhood. So me and a friend of mine, actually, my current real estate partner to this day, my bro Kerry, shout out to Kerry. We we wanted to get our paperwork done to create an. At this time, it wasn't an LLC; it was an Inc. We had these ideas. We were trying to put some plays together. So a lady in the neighborhood, she was like a secretary at some law firm, whatever. So I could do it for y'all. She did all our paperwork. We filed it. We had our Inc. We called ourselves doing business. We tried to like do something. And they were like, well, where's the third owner? And we said, what third owner? And they showed us on the paperwork. The lady that volunteered to do the paperwork for us because we was young lads trying to come up, put herself on as an equal partner, right? Point of that story is, you got to be smart and protect your paperwork. We were just in such a rush, and we were excited about trying to make some deals. But that's either here nor there. So, but the thing about it is, there's a lot of different places you can get your actual LLC. One of the places that I use is, I think it's called Active Filings. Active Filings is one that I use. But there's a couple different ones. But you definitely can do it yourself if you want to take the time to do that. I just don't want to take the time to do that. I pay like a bean, and that's it, and it's done.
Yeah.
I keep a shotgun in every corner of my bedroom. Oh, listen. I'm gonna slow down and do the answers to some justice by reading this right. I keep a shotgun in every corner of my bedroom. And the first cracker even looks like he wants to throw some dynamite on my porch.
Won't write his mama again.
Yeah. Listen, Ish is definitely a living history. That's our sister. Shout out to her.
Yes, indeed.
Fellow Central grad, you know what I'm saying? Now, these Central grads be out here cooking because Lorenzo is Central grad too.
So was Dewey.
Dewey from Central too. Like, we be out here cooking, man. May 17th, absolutely be there.
And if you don't know what a Central grad is, you need to look that up too.
Funds are commingled. That's why we need a class. That's part of the class that Kamari and Courtney got. Go to Body Hill University. That class is already there. You can't pierce the corporate veil. Absolutely not. You can't pierce the corporate veil. Now, the way I handle that is I have software like that does more. So I manage all my own properties, and the way I'm able to do that is via software, right? So each LLC definitely has its own account. Funds are never commingled. The only thing the same may be the owners, and even some of the LLCs will have various owners. But you are right there. There's a business basics course, right? So that's what it is.
Yeah. You was talking about with the lady trying to grab.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a true story. Sean, me and Kerry was like, hold up.
Inkfile.com, huh?
Mm-hmm. And use the minimum
look that up.
EIN and DNB are free. So
I see.
The thing about the
Inkfile.com.
Yeah, honestly, that's a new one. I never used that one before.
I'm gonna look that up
right now while we on here. But especially if DNB is part of that.
Yeah,
I do my EIN myself. Like that's 2 seconds on the IRS website. But let's see what Inkfile charges. Matter of fact, and appreciate that, AE. I'm gonna share it with everyone. Adrian says, LLC
down to the white meat. That's a deep note. Put that on there. That gotta be it. You just found your name.
I wonder if that's taken.
Down to the white meat.
I'm gonna check this out here. It's an Inkfile. I'm gonna save this one. So take care of everything for you, blah, blah, blah. So real quick though, as I look this up, AE, have you ever used it before? Use minimal price in EIN, DNB are free. So, all right, so see. Services, I wonder if they try to make you become, sorry, EIN, tax accounting, blah, blah, blah. If they try to make you set up to do, a lot of these joints, they do it for free because they want to be your registered agent. But you can always change that. So, hey, let us know.
Oh yeah, you can. Well, I don't know. That DNB not free to do that. That DNB number they asking for a couple dollars to do that.
Let's see.
I think it's like $80. It's not like nothing stupid, but to get the DNB done, I think that's a couple dollars.
LLC record. Let me see what they have on here though. Operating agreement. I got my own operating agreement. Don't need that.
But that looked like a nice site though. Like if you don't know how to do stuff, that joint can direct you in the right way.
Half of stuff I don't need though.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to need it and not have it than to have it and not need it.
No. This is true. All right, so I just want to see what kind of price. They ain't one of them Johns.
Oh, so you get the done directly. Okay. 80. It's free directly through DNB. Nice.
Okay. All right. So I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna look more into that. I've never used that site, but I'll try it this one. Yeah, Duns is directly through DNB. I get that, but if somebody gonna do it for me, I'm cool with that too.
Okay.
Yes, I use it to register.
Oh, so he just used it for registration, and then he do all the other stuff
and cancel it after a year. Yes, yeah, that's what I was talking about. They try to set themselves up to be, because active filings
to refile. Yeah, to refile your joint
is free. Yep, I didn't pay anything for DNB.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Cheryl, how are you, Miss Cheryl?
Miss Cheryl,
how are you? I know you got that. And Miss Cheryl, by the way, how was the trip with the lads, with the kids? Okay, they only charge by state prices. Interesting. Now, Dawn, is that true? And the reason I'm asking is that true because I filed for all my
business bank accounts,
I filed for my done my business. I filed for my duns for certain LLCs and other ones I didn't, and I was actually going to go back and do that. But all of the LLCs have their own business account, and I actually never heard of that. I didn't know whether that was a thing, but I'm gonna go check that out though, because if so, when I go to apply for the duns for the ones I didn't set up, it should tell me they already exist because they all have bank accounts. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's definitely amazing. All right, so yeah, man. So and Michelle, look forward to seeing you at the class tomorrow. That's gonna be pretty dope. That's gonna be pretty dope. So with all that being said, man, guys, thank you for checking us out this Friday. It's definitely going to be amazing. We're going to have fun tomorrow for those coming to that crypto class. We're going to give away a ton of information. Make sure you bring your pens and pads. Make sure you bring your notebook and also, like I said, you have also like a little small PDF book you'll get to go once it's over with that you'll be able to take with you.
That's worth the price of the class.
Oh, absolutely. It is. And you got Court coming with the picks and shovels, please. Yeah.
She gonna kill it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Dawn. I'm gonna actually do that, Dawn. That's great information. See, y'all got all the info. Dawn, shout out to Dawn, AE.
Shout out to Dawn. And shout out to Mr. Dang, AE.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. But listen, again, before we get out of here, tomorrow's the crypto class. Next Wednesday, we got the owner of Down North Pizza. We currently got the episode up. That's amazing. What our brother do. May 29th, we out in the streets. What else, Cole? What else we got coming up?
May 12th, we got the sorority sisters. The 12th, May 17th, behind the wall at Bodyhood.
May 17th for those that are in Bodyhood University, and for those that are coming to the crypto class that actually gets you into Bodyhood University. We have a class about business credit on May 17th. That's free. Won't cost you a dime. So make sure you're there.
May 17th.
Yep. So with that being said, folks, we appreciate you. We'll check you guys out online. Free Crystal. You definitely got to say free
Crystal.
We yelling free Crystal. And we'll see y'all next time. And don't forget this Sunday, too. For those in Bodyhood University, Sunday class is still going on. Yeah. Sunday at noon.
Church opens at noon.
Yeah. Church opens at noon Sunday. I need those floor designs, Jimmy. Listen, man. I got you, man. Listen, shoot me the inbox. I got you, man. But that being said, man, y'all have a great evening, a great weekend. And, we'll see some of y'all tomorrow and some of y'all on Sunday. Peace.
Peace.